International business concepts. Q1. International business refers to A. Business within one country. B. Business across international borders. C. Village-level business. D. E-commerce within a city. Answer B. Business across international borders. Explanation: it involves trade and transactions that take place between two or more countries. Memory tip: international is equal to intercountry trade. Q2. Which of the following is not a feature of international business? A. Foreign exchange dealings. B. Cultural uniformity. C. Cross-border operations. D. Multiple legal systems. Answer B. Cultural uniformity. Explanation: international business faces cultural diversity, not uniformity. Memory tip: new country is equal to new culture. Q3. The main reason companies go global is to A. Reduce profits. B. Expand customer base. C. Avoid taxes. D. Hire local employees only. Answer B. Expand customer base. Explanation: global expansion allows firms to reach new markets and increase sales. Memory tip: go global is equal to get more customers. Q4. International business is more complex than domestic business due to A. Similar policies. B. Single currency. C. Multiple regulations and risks. D. Same language everywhere. Answer C. Multiple regulations and risks. Explanation: dealing with different legal, political, and cultural environments adds complexity. Memory tip: new country is equal to new rules, risks. Q5. A domestic business operates A. Across continents. B. Within one nation. C. In many countries. D. In all time zones. Answer B. Within one nation. Explanation: domestic business is confined to the boundaries of one country. Memory tip: domestic is equal to desh ke andar. Q6. International business involves A. Local language only. B. One tax system. C. Currency exchange. D. Only rural markets. Answer C. Currency exchange. Explanation: cross-border trade requires conversion of one currency into another. Memory tip: cross-border is equal to cross-currency. Q7. International business is important for A. National isolation. B. Decreasing productivity. C. Economic growth and global competitiveness. D. Protecting local industries only. Answer C. Economic growth and global competitiveness. Explanation: it opens new markets and promotes innovation. Memory tip: international is equal to innovation plus income. Q8. Which one is an example of domestic business? A. A firm exporting cars to Europe. B. A company opening branches in USA. C. A textile shop in Bengaluru selling locally. D. A multinational bank. Answer C. A textile shop in Bengaluru selling locally. Explanation: domestic business serves customers within national boundaries only. Memory tip: local shop is equal to domestic business. Q9. In international business, which risk is higher than domestic business? A. Demand risk. B. Cultural risk. C. Cost of production. D. Employee retention. Answer B. Cultural risk. Explanation: cultural differences can lead to miscommunication and failed marketing. Memory tip: new market is equal to new manners. Q10. Which of the following is not a challenge in international business? A. Political risk. B. Language barriers. C. Uniform legal systems. D. Exchange rate fluctuation. Answer C. Uniform legal systems. Explanation: legal systems vary from country to country. Memory tip: different country is equal to different laws. Q11. The ultimate goal of international business is: A. Reduce global cooperation. B. Gain market share and profit. C. Limit employment. D. Isolate economies. Answer B. Gain market share and profit. Explanation: businesses expand internationally to grow revenue and profitability. Memory tip: global move is equal to global money. Q12. A key distinction between domestic and international business is: A. Use of internet. B. Use of English language. C. Political and cultural differences. D. Retail selling only. Answer C. Political and cultural differences. Explanation: international business must adapt to multiple political and cultural environments. Memory tip: one market, many mindsets. Q13. What does globalization mean in business? A. Internal focus. B. Local-only production. C. Integration of economies. D. Price fixing. Answer C. Integration of economies. Explanation: it refers to increasing connectivity and interdependence of markets worldwide. Memory tip: global plus integration is equal to globalization. Q14. Entry into international markets helps in: A. Shrinking the customer base. B. Isolating innovation. C. Increasing economies of scale. D. Avoiding competition. Answer C. Increasing economies of scale. Explanation: more production means lower cost per unit. Memory tip: more markets is equal to more production is equal to less cost. Q15. A company that operates in multiple countries is called: A. Regional business. B. Sole proprietorship. C. Multinational corporation, MNC. D. Domestic trader. Answer C. Multinational corporation, MNC. Explanation: MNCs operate in 2 or more countries. Memory tip: multi-countries is equal to MNC. Q16. Which of the following is not a reason to go international? A. Market expansion. B. Access to global talent. C. Legal simplicity. D. Competitive advantage. Answer C. Legal simplicity. Explanation: legal challenges are greater in international business. Memory tip: more borders is equal to more legal hurdles. Q17. One major benefit of international business to consumers is: A. Fewer product choices. B. Higher taxes. C. Limited innovation. D. Better product variety. Answer D. Better product variety. Explanation: global trade increases options for customers. Memory tip: more countries is equal to more choices. Q18. The most common motive for entering international markets is: A. To reduce local staff. B. To sell excess inventory. C. To maximize growth. D. To avoid taxation. Answer: C. To maximize growth. Explanation: global expansion supports long-term business growth. Memory tip: international is equal to income growth. Q19. Which is a key factor that affects international business success? A. Local traffic laws. B. Currency stability. C. Personal interests. D. Number of shops. Answer: B. Currency stability. Explanation: volatile exchange rates can cause major financial risk. Memory tip: strong currency is equal to safe trade. Q20. In terms of scale, international business generally involves A. Fewer stakeholders. B. Smaller reach. C. Larger operations. D. Lower risk. Answer: C. Larger operations. Explanation: it typically involves broader markets and larger infrastructure. Memory tip: global is equal to big scale. Q21. Domestic business is easier to manage because A. It involves unknown markets. B. It faces fewer regulations. C. It uses foreign currency. D. It requires legal translation. Answer: B. It faces fewer regulations. Explanation: one set of national laws applies in domestic trade. Memory tip: one country is equal to one rule book. Q22. The primary purpose of trade between nations is to A. Limit consumer options. B. Share military resources. C. Access resources not available locally. D. Eliminate tax benefits. Answer: C. Access resources not available locally. Explanation: trade allows countries to get what they lack. Memory tip: no oil? Import it. Q23. One of the non-economic challenges in international business is A. Labor costs. B. Language and communication barriers. C. Shipping costs. D. Tariffs. Answer: B. Language and communication barriers. Explanation: these are socio-cultural, not economic, issues. Memory tip: no language match is equal to miscommunication risk. Q24. Foreign markets offer A. Fewer regulations. B. Monopoly guarantees. C. Growth potential and global brand recognition. D. Cultural homogeneity. Answer: C. Growth potential and global brand recognition. Explanation: international markets provide exposure and brand equity. Memory tip: foreign markets is equal to fame plus fortune. Q25. Which of the following would be considered part of international business? A. A Mumbai store selling only locally. B. A Bengaluru tech company exporting software. C. A village dairy firm. D. A street food stall. Answer: B. A Bengaluru tech company exporting software. Explanation: export of services is a part of international trade. Memory tip: export is equal to international. Q26. International business refers to A. Business within one country. B. Business across international borders. C. Village-level business. D. E-commerce within a city. Answer: B. Business across international borders. Explanation: It involves trade and transactions that take place between two or more countries. Memory tip: international is equal to intercountry trade. Q27. Which of the following is not a feature of international business? A. Foreign exchange dealings. B. Cultural uniformity. C. Cross-border operations. D. Multiple legal systems. Answer: B. Cultural uniformity. Explanation: international business faces cultural diversity, not uniformity. Memory tip: new country is equal to new culture. Q28. The main reason companies go global is to: A. Reduce profits. B. Expand customer base. C. Avoid taxes. D. Hire local employees only. Answer: B. Expand customer base. Explanation: global expansion allows firms to reach new markets and increase sales. Memory tip: go global is equal to get more customers. Q29. International business is more complex than domestic business due to: A. Similar policies. B. Single currency. C. Multiple regulations and risks. D. Same language everywhere. Answer: C. Multiple regulations and risks. Explanation: dealing with different legal, political, and cultural environments adds complexity. Memory tip: new country is equal to new rules, risks. Q30. A domestic business operates: A. Across continents. B. Within one nation. C. In many countries. D. In all time zones. Answer: B. Within one nation. Explanation: domestic business is confined to the boundaries of one country. Memory tip: domestic is equal to desh ke andar. Q31. Which of the following is a key feature of international business? A. Single taxation system. B. Uniform legal framework. C. Involvement of foreign exchange. D. Homogeneous culture. Answer: C. Involvement of foreign exchange. Explanation: international business involves transactions across countries, requiring the use of different currencies. Memory tip: foreign trade is equal to foreign currency. Q32. Domestic business is less complex than international business because: A. It uses foreign currency. B. It deals with one legal system. C. It operates in multiple time zones. D. It faces trade barriers. Answer: B. It deals with one legal system. Explanation: domestic business operates within a single country and follows a uniform set of laws. Memory tip: one country is equal to one set of rules. Q33. The most significant advantage of international business is: A. Limited market size. B. Avoiding foreign culture. C. Access to a larger customer base. D. Higher domestic inflation. Answer: C. Access to a larger customer base. Explanation: expanding internationally allows businesses to reach more customers and grow revenues. Memory tip: go global is equal to grow global. Q34. International business includes: A. Export and import only. B. Export, import, licensing, franchising, and foreign investments. C. Domestic retailing only. D. Business in rural areas. Answer: B. Export, import, licensing, franchising, and foreign investments. Explanation: international business includes all cross-border business activities, not just trade. Memory tip: think IELTS export, import, licensing, franchising, foreign investment. Q35. A major challenge in international business is A. Similar tax rules. B. Predictable currency rates. C. Cultural differences. D. Common language. Answer: C. Cultural differences. Explanation: different values, norms, and languages make international operations more complex. Memory tip: new market is equal to new mindset. Q36. Which is not a characteristic of international business? A. Cross-border transactions. B. Cultural diversity. C. Single currency usage. D. Legal complexities. Answer: C. Single currency usage. Explanation: international business often deals with multiple currencies, not just one. Memory tip: many countries is equal to many currencies. Q37. The process of buying goods from foreign countries is called A. Exporting. B. Franchising. C. Licensing. D. Importing. Answer: D. Importing. Explanation: importing is bringing goods and services from another country into one's own. Memory tip: I is equal to inward is equal to import. Q38. The internationalization of business increases due to A. Decreasing communication. B. Increasing trade barriers. C. Advances in technology. D. Political instability. Answer: C. Advances in technology. Explanation: technology enables better communication, logistics, and operations globally. Memory tip: tech is equal to trigger for trade. Q39. Licensing is a mode of international business where A. Goods are sold directly. B. A firm sells its product in domestic market only. C. A firm permits use of its intellectual property by another. D. Services are rendered without a contract. Answer: C. A firm permits use of its intellectual property by another. Explanation: licensing allows a foreign company to use a firm's patents, trademarks, etc. Memory tip: license is equal to legal permission. Q40. Which of the following is a driver of globalization in business? A. High transportation costs. B. Increased trade restrictions. C. Liberalization of economies. D. Lack of communication channels. Answer: C. Liberalization of economies. Explanation: economic liberalization reduces barriers and promotes free trade and investments. Memory tip: liberalization leads to globalization. Q41. A key distinction between international and domestic business is A. International business uses only cash. B. Domestic business is done at night. C. International business involves multiple countries. D. Domestic business is always loss-making. Answer: C. International business involves multiple countries. Explanation: cross-border operations distinguish international business from domestic business. Memory tip: inter is equal to between countries. Q42. The scope of international business is A. Limited to developing nations. B. Broader than domestic business. C. Only within Asia. D. Narrow and restricted. Answer: B. Broader than domestic business. Explanation: international business involves broader factors like international laws, cultures, etc. Memory tip: international is equal to expanded scope. Q43. Which one is a primary objective of international business? A. Hoarding products. B. Reducing competition. C. Earning foreign exchange. D. Monopolizing local markets. Answer: C. Earning foreign exchange. Explanation: exporting goods helps a nation earn foreign currency, boosting its economy. Memory tip: export is equal to earn FX, foreign exchange. Q44. Franchising in international business means: A. Acquiring a firm abroad. B. Exporting goods only. C. Allowing others to operate a business using your brand. D. Lending money internationally. Answer: C. Allowing others to operate a business using your brand. Explanation: franchising lets a foreign operator use your brand, systems, and support. Memory tip: McDonald's abroad is equal to franchising. Q45. International trade includes: A. Domestic sales. B. Transactions only in rupees. C. Import and export activities. D. Only government businesses. Answer: C. Import and export activities. Explanation: trade between countries mainly consists of import and export of goods and services. Memory tip: trade is equal to two-way, import and export. Q46. A major benefit of international business to consumers is: A. High prices. B. Reduced quality. C. Access to global products. D. Local monopolies. Answer: C. Access to global products. Explanation: consumers benefit by getting a wide variety of products from around the world. Memory tip: more trade is equal to more choices. Q47. Cultural sensitivity in international business refers to: A. Ignoring foreign cultures. B. Promoting only home culture. C. Respecting cultural differences in other countries. D. Imposing your values on others. Answer: C. Respecting cultural differences in other countries. Explanation: understanding and adapting to local culture is crucial in global business success. Memory tip: culture counts in business. Q48. Globalization helps businesses by: A. Limiting innovation. B. Closing markets. C. Expanding operations and opportunities. D. Making supply chains rigid. Answer: C. Expanding operations and opportunities. Explanation: globalization opens up new markets and resources for businesses. Memory tip: globalization is equal to growth. Q49. One of the limitations of international business is: A. More local customers. B. Complex legal systems. C. Fewer profits. D. No competition. Answer: B. Complex legal systems. Explanation: each country has its own laws, which businesses must navigate carefully. Memory tip: new law in each land. Q50. International business helps in: A. Reducing global cooperation. B. Promoting protectionism. C. Enhancing international relations. D. Isolating countries economically. Answer: C. Enhancing international relations. Explanation: business ties often lead to stronger diplomatic and cultural relations. Memory tip: trade builds trust.